light is going down and the week is here. Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the week is here. Save my soul. Who's all with me? Who's all with me?
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Bills going up against the Dolphins. With that, let's head on down to Miami, where we'll hand it over to the two men calling our game. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to picturesque Miami, Florida. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. One man in the backfield. That's McCoy. He's going to get the football. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And give him a gain of 37.
Oh, he's got it going early in this one. That's the Shady McCoy. That's vintage right there, right? Breaking tackles, creating explosive runs. And if they don't take care of this early, look out. This guy's going to have a big, big day.
You know where he got that nickname Shady, by the way?
I know you're going to educate me on it. Help me out.
Mama gave him that name when he was a youngster.
And if Mama named him Shady, we're going to call him Shady.
Absolutely. And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And McCoy loses the football. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. And his first pass is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jay Ajayi there out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
Defense showing blitz. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. And here are the starting 11 defensively for Buffalo. They did a good job against Cincinnati in Week 11. A big help getting their nose tackle Marcel Darius back.
He can be absolutely unblockable when he's on his game, and he had a major effect on Cincinnati trying to run the football in that one. But Kyle Williams, his running mate at defensive tackle, he's a heck of a player too. A 4-time Pro Bowler, and he played awfully well in that game on Sunday. But I thought overall, the Buffalo Bills responded to the challenge of their head coach Rex Ryan to up their play after their open week.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So Buffalo coming back out on offense. And, Charles, I wanted to ask you, we were discussing this a little bit earlier, but they're last in the league in passing, first in rushing yardage. Why the difference, and why does that work for them?
Well, in talking with their head coach, Rex Ryan, and their offensive coordinator, it comes down to this. Their identity is to run the football. They want to run it, run it, run it. They're not as worried about the passing numbers, especially in terms of attempts. They're worried about being efficient when they throw the ball. A lot of the times I equate it to like a team that just wants to throw it over your head, keep you honest, and hopefully hit a few of those downfield, and that's what the Bills do. First and foremost, though, they're going to run the ball.
Throwing now, Taylor under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jelani Jenkins coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And here's our first look today at this offense.
And let's start with LaShawn Shady McCoy, their star running back. He can do everything. Run it inside, get to the perimeter, and, of course, catch it out of the backfield.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Here's Taylor. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here's Taylor. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It's a gain of 9 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But trying to get it to Harvin, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and
and
now
out.
They have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Jay Ajayi didn't find the end zone in their win over L.A., but 77 yards on 16 carries.
What a year he's having. I mean, to me, this is almost a comeback season for him because in the beginning, he wasn't even the starter. Now he gets the ball in all key situations where they have to run it. And, boy, he's put up some big-time numbers this year. Put over 200 yards on the Buffalo Bills.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nickel Roby.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Taylor. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. To throw is Taylor. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Woods, 31 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They run again with Ajayi. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front, creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Play clock winding down. Now it's Tannehill. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Taylor to throw. Over the middle and caught by the tight end play. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense. Now it's Taylor. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Dan Carpenter now for the Bills field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
They'll begin the drive with Ajayi. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Shift together here from the D-line. Here's Tannehill now on second down. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
On second down, here's Tannehill. Caru's got it complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. From the gun on third down, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
We have so many different terms for third down, third and short, third and long, third and manageable. How about third and medium? Because that's what this one was. The defense looked like they had him hemmed in, but he gets away, evades the rush, and picks up just enough for the first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. For Devontae Parker, those hamstring issues, fortunately, they look to be in the rearview mirror. 79 yards, a touchdown, a really nice game in Week 11.
And, Brandon, how about the touchdown catch that won the game for Miami? Did you notice how he got it done in the end zone, what I call a big body play? That's exactly why he was so attractive to NFL teams when he was coming out in the draft. His ability to elevate, use his body well, and make big catches.
Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
When it's well executed, a wide receiver screen can often be a thing of beauty, but so many things have to go right in order to complete it. Blocking out in front, timing of the quarterback with the receiver, and oftentimes everything gets set. And guess what? They drop the football.
Back to the air, Tannehill on second down. And Stills over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Here's Ajayi. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. To throw on second down is Tannehill. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nikel Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Bills getting set to go. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Here we go!
On second down, Taylor steps away to his left. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And the Dolphins have got it. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Tannehill now. They give to Ajayi. And he'll get blown up. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
And Frank's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they recover the fumble, but could not take advantage of the short field. They do get 3.
And no one ever turns down 3 points going up on the board, but the offense will go to the sidelines wondering what if. While the defense on the other side, they'll celebrate holding them to just a field goal after giving up such bad field position.
And the Bills offense comes out ready to take over. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now, LaShawn McCoy left their game against Cincinnati, dislocated thumb, but hoping to go in Week 12.
And they need him back because he is the focal point of their offense. They're going to run the heck out of the football. They'll swing it out to him in the passing game, but he makes more people miss in small spaces than almost anyone else in the league. He is phenomenal that way, and he did it again this past Sunday in a big win at Cincinnati.
On 3rd down, Taylor, and he dropped it. Now it was tipped, altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it, and now 4th down.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. To throw is Taylor. Right side complete. That's Woods. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field.
Hello, my name is